Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of IWC. Today, I'll be your guide to the IWC Big Pilot's Watch Spitfire, reference 5009-17. This 18-karat red gold 46mm timepiece represents the union of two aviation legends, IWC, manufacturer of Schaffhausen, and the great British RAF Supermarine Spitfire fighter that captured the imagination of the world during the 1940 Battle of Britain. Since 2003, IWC has released watches in Spitfire guise with a signature that is unmistakable, a gorgeous sunburst slate dial atop an IWC pilot's watch reference. Here, the reference features an immense Big Pilot style 18-karat red gold case. It features elaborate contrasting finish, principally satin with brushed grain, but with highlights such as the tapering bevel polished along the case flank and the hoods of the lugs, as well as the band of the bezel. It's important to take a look at this watch from the outside, working our way in. Note the substance of the single fold deploying clasp, truly up to the job of restraining this immense and heavy timepiece. Likewise, it is made by IWC entirely in 18-karat red gold. The watch is also paired with a custom-made Italian leather Santoni strap, handmade, custom-made in Italy for IWC. The strap features the Santoni family's signature signal orange on the underside, a very substantial sheer cut calfskin as per aviation watch precedent, and a light contrasting stitch with a slight ecru vintage tone to it. Moving inboard, the watch is, as its predecessors were, almost entirely dial, deeply inspired by analog aviation flight deck instrumentation. The basic aesthetic dates back to the 1940s, when the very first variants of the IWC B-er were actually contemporaries of the Supermarine Spitfire. Revived in 2002, the Big Pilot's Watch line 46mm has become a modern icon with heritage elements. For 2016, IWC's latest Year of the Pilot's Watch, in which the entire model line was redesigned, the Big Pilot sports a number of refinements that are echoed here on this Spitfire model, principally the return of the Arabic numeral 9 at 9 o'clock on the dial, and the dropping of the triangular index from within the minute and hour track to just beneath at 12 o'clock. The watch features characteristic broadsword-style hands at center, and a highly legible countersunk power reserve scale at 3 o'clock. The watch features 7 days of power reserve, all of them detailed across the power reserve scale at 3, with the watch anchored at 6 o'clock by a jump date window, with a subtle taper down from the plane of the dial to the plane of the date disc, such that a sheer break is avoided. The progression is smooth and refined, like the rest of the watch. Of course, all hands, like the case, are executed in red gold, and the dial is immensely luminescent for easy nighttime legibility. On the case back, the namesake aircraft with the elliptical wings that made it famous, the Supermarine Spitfire, a high-performance World War II pursuit type, engaged with the Luftwaffe over the fields of Britain and the cities of Britain in 1940, helping to save the country from German invasion and help to turn the tides of the war. Now today, the timepiece features an engine worthy of a high-performance machine. Beneath the image of the Spitfire, an IWC reference 51111 automatic caliber. It is the world's largest automatic winding caliber, designed and built entirely in-house by IWC. It features a number of key refinements, such as the 168-hour power reserve previously mentioned, but also several others that make it convenient to use on a daily basis, including, when the crown is pulled out to extremity, hacking or stop seconds, halting the advance of the seconds hand. Now the watch can be precisely set to a known accurate reference time. There is an intermediate setting between the winding position and the hacking position, in which the watch's quick-set date function can be rapidly cycled to correct should the watch run down or encounter one of the 5 irregular length months. When screwed in, the crown endows the watch with 6 ATM water resistance, which IWC rates as sufficient for use in light aquatic activity, such as shallow diving, snorkeling, and swimming. Moreover, the watch features a number of unique aviation elements, including blowout protection, such that should the watch be on the wrist in a cockpit that explosively decompresses, the crystal, the seals for the crown, and the case back will not blow out. Moreover, a soft iron inner cage enshrouds the movement, protecting it from strong magnetic flux densities that can be experienced in a high-tech aircraft cockpit. Moreover, the movement itself is exceptionally rugged, with a Breguet overcoil hairspring designed to reduce variation due to positional changes of the watch, and a pre-sprung balance designed to endow the watch with stability and resistance to shock-induced timing variations. You can see this IWC Big Pilot's watch Spitfire and the entire IWC model line family on our website, govbergwatches.com.